All right, welcome everybody. So what it is, guys, is we do these trainings. It's something that I decided to do because I was working full time. And when I was working full time, I didn't have a lot of time to learn about the vendors and stuff. Okay, I was working full time. I'm a single mom with 4 kids, raising, 4 kids, doing 2 or 3 jobs. So I didn't have a lot of time to do the booking side of the business. Okay, I did the team building part. So now that I fired my boss in October and now I'm doing this full time, I thought, you know what? And I kept saying, Nicole's my sponsor. Okay, Nikki Lee. I kept saying, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the cruise, the free cruise. I'm going to do the Disney. And I never did it. Okay. I kept putting it off. So I thought, okay, I need to make myself accessible. So what I did was I decided, you know what, I'm going to start doing, at least 2 or 3 trainings a week. So I can find out what these vendors have to offer. Okay. And I thought, you know what, that would be kind of fun. Why don't I invite everybody to join me? So again, I have 2,700 people in my team or in our team. We got 5,000 in Rising Tide. We got 17 here. So again, welcome aboard, guys. The first thing is get plugged in, stay plugged in. We have tons of training. So that's the most important thing, guys. Stay plugged in, ask questions, learn as much as you can. So these are kind of fun because what we do is we do them together and then you get to take the tests together. And that's what the good part is, because some of these tests are pretty hard. The Disney cruise one, we had over 40 people on and we still missed 2. Okay. So definitely, I got my glass of wine. I needed it today. Sorry. So, again, this is just a fun little get together. Next month, we're going to be doing Palladium. I got to figure out the schedule, but I have Palladium, Hawaii, Belize, Norwegian, Europe, Ireland, and Japan. Okay. So I'm thinking I was going to do another one. We do it on Wednesdays and Fridays. But I'm thinking my 3rd training that I'm going to do is because I do the team building 101 also. But we're starting to, you should have gotten, if you're in beach bosses, you should have gotten a message. Let me know what we can do to help you, because I know we're all over the place a lot of times and we want to try to get it organized for the new agents coming on. And that's why I need your guys' input. If you're just coming on, guys, please let me know what you think can help you to grow your business, because again, I'm getting with some of the leaders. We're trying to get something in place for you guys. Okay. So again, we have so much training. So the main thing is just stay plugged in, guys. Okay. I'm having trouble registering. Okay. Just go in. You're just going to go ahead and register, unless it's calling for you to put something in, unless there's an asterisk, leave it blank. You're going to put in the 058-248-840, our IATAN number. We are part of Travel Leaders Network. Okay. And then all the other stuff you can, unless it's mandatory, just leave it blank. So again, we'll give you guys a few more minutes to get caught up. There again is the link. Today we are doing RIU. Okay. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to log in, and then you're going to go to course catalog, and I think it's under hotels. Okay. So go to course catalogs, and then if mine would pull up, come on. Oh, down here. Okay. Sorry. Right here, hotels, and then it's RIU. Learn about RIU, 3 brands: Classic, Palace, and Plaza. Each targets a distinct client offering something for everyone. To register, if it says for agency, I would put Archer Travel. If it, or you could put your name. Let me see what I put. My profile. Company, I put Archer Travel. Okay. Outside rep, IATA number. These other ones you can leave blank. You got a CLIA or the IATAN. I actually have a CLIA number, which I can actually see. There. All right. And then Travel Leaders Network. And then you can leave all this blank. You don't have to answer that.
I don't have a number for that, a club number. So do I have to register?
No, you just put the IATA number right here. As soon as you get certified with Archer Travel, you have access to that. That's Archer Travels.
IATA number.
5058.
So you can just click there, right there, IATAN.
40.
Okay.
And then the password is.
Also, guys, for any past trainings that I've done, here is my YouTube channel. So you guys can catch up on any prior training.
Password is my password when I've created. Is that?
Yeah, if you've already, yes. Once you register, then you go in and sign in with your password that you created, correct? All right. And then right here's my YouTube channel, shows all the different trainings that we've already done. Linda, I'm not there yet, so let's go, okay? So here's all the past trainings. I put my YouTube channel there if you guys want to go ahead. Shanta, do we choose club? Okay, let me go into that. Okay, so you guys are there, so let me go catch up with you guys. Again, I didn't register yet, so hold on. Okay, so we're gonna go to hotels. Huh?
I'm still trying to get in.
Okay, no worries. Again, guys, you can catch up. Also, what we usually do when we do these is you get on the phone, on the Zoom, and then you follow along on the computer so you guys could take the test at the same time. But I am recording it, so you can always watch it right here on my YouTube channel once we're done, okay? All right, so you're gonna go down here to RIU, you're gonna get started. Again, don't worry, we'll wait for you. So I am a RIU member and I want to begin. I am a club member and I want to continue. I am not an RIU partner member and want to. I'm pretty sure we are partner members because I think it's one of our vendors. So let's go in and see, maybe not. All right, let me look real quick. Hold on. Let me check in our thing. So I'm going to look under official. I'm going to go here. Are we RIU partner club? Okay, let's search. RIU discounts from Nikki Lee. All right, so let's go ahead and do the sign up. Go down to the sign up member. Let's see if that's it. Okay, I'm gonna set cookies, register. All right, what type of business are you? Travel agency, okay. Type of retail. No, we should already be a, hold on guys. Sorry. I'm gonna call Archer. Okay, everybody registered in Travel Academy?
We would have to register.
You were calling Archer Travel and Epic Trading.
Hi, is Jose available?
Yeah, hold on just a second.
Thank you. So register as a club member?
Archer Travel, this is Jose. How can I help you?
Hey, Jose, it's Marnie. How are you?
Hey, Marty. How's everything with you? I spoke to a really good agent today. Marnie told me to call you, Jose. Sam?
Yeah, regarding the E&O insurance and then commission.
I told her on something like that. I showed her where it was, first off, to review it in the Travel Cafe, and if she has any questions, she can email me, and if there's any special request on that, I kind of have to run it by Reggie.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I told her, I said I didn't want to give her the wrong information, but I told her that nobody that I've known had to use the E&O yet, but to be safe to call you. But I have a quick question. RIU, the hotels, I'm doing a training. You know how I do my trainings with the different vendors, with the team. It's saying, are we a partner club member? Do you know, or do?
Okay, let me tell you something.
Okay.
We have had an issue with it. Since COVID has happened, they changed their membership requirements for that.
Okay.
And we tried to get the BDM to make it easier for us.
Okay.
Rhonda was working with the BDM. She hardly ever returned our calls. And I finally went to Rhonda going, Rhonda, I got requests from the agents. And I said, you know what? Just tell the agents to email the, so let me send that to you.
Okay, thank you.
To get that, because I really don't know.
Okay.
And I called her once and she said, oh, you have to do this and turn that. And I'm like going, why don't you guys write this down and we can print it in the travel cafe for you guys to get more agents. And she just didn't get it. She just didn't get it.
Got it.
And I'm just like, just drives me crazy. I just sit there going, I got agents that want to join you guys and you're making it too hard.
Right. We want to give you business. You can't give,
Right, so here, I'm going to forward this to you right now, Marnie.
Thank you.
That way you'll have it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, and it's the best way. It's just a letter, but it gives you the email. Her name is Karina Olivera.
Got it.
Olivera.
Okay.
And you'll see that there. Okay?
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it for now. I got it.
Have a great night.
Perfect.
Talk to
You
soon.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That's Jose. Okay, guys, again, if you have any problems whatsoever, he's with Archer Travel. He's the one who gets on in the mornings and stuff. So feel free to call him. As you can see, he's very easygoing. Okay. All right. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to just do a different one for right now until I get this straightened out? We have many in here, guys. So again, let's look and see. I know Belize, we were talking about doing that next month, so we can do Belize right here. Do you guys want to do that? Ireland, Japan, we can do those now, and then we can revisit RIU once I find out how we are to get access. So as you heard, there's an issue there. So we have Japan here. We have Korea. We have the Hawaiian Islands. I think the Hawaiian Islands may be a little long one, but we can do that. So again, it's up to you guys. We have St. Martin, Tampa. So what do you guys want to do? Aruba, Belize. We did Aruba, Belize. So, speak up, everybody. We've got 20 people on here. We already did Jamaica.
Japan or Korea.
Yeah, okay, so Jamaica's right here, guys. You guys can catch up on Jamaica. We did Jamaica. See, I even wore my hat. Yeah, man. So yeah, we already did.
I wanted to do Belize, but you guys are talking about China, so.
All right, you guys want to do Korea? Okay, what screen? Okay, St. Martin. Okay, so right here, you just go to Travel Agent Academy, and then I'm under Destination, or you can click on all, okay? And then it'll show you all the different ones. We did Atlantis, we've done Costa Rica. So we've done a lot. Again, they're all right here that you guys can catch up. Atlantis, Jamaica. So definitely. Okay, so we got 3 for Belize, 4 for Belize. So I think we'll do Belize. Korea, I will add for next month, and St. Martin. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Belize. Okay, it's right here. In this brief course, maybe we can even do 2, guys. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to click on Belize. You're going to click Get Started. And again, I apologize, guys. Usually we can just go right in and go into it. But as you heard, they've been having an issue due to COVID and stuff. So, so we'll figure RIU out. All right, so right here, enroll now. Okay, so again, just follow along. We also have it recorded. Okay, are these required? No, they are not required. It's just for information, because again, it's kind of a way now to learn what these people have to offer. Just like Atlantis. Once you do Atlantis, then you get notified of the different discounts you get as an agent. See, So you get all kinds of perks, and then they send you different things. Okay, Kenneth, what are you having trouble with? Are you still registering? I am in. Perfect. Okay. So Amy, correct. You can get into any of our vendors and start booking, but it's nice to go in and do the training because it helps you to sell the product. It helps you to understand what all they have to offer. Plus, then you get all kinds of free stuff also. You know, they give you all kinds of perks. They notify you of different events. Fam trips, make sure, you know, fam trips are amazing. So, like me, like I said, I was working full time. I didn't register with a lot of the cruise lines. And what happened is they got invited to go on a cruise ship overnight. And I didn't get an invite because I wasn't registered. Luckily, Eileen brought me as her date. So what I'm telling you guys, register for as many, especially the cruises, because they're going to start opening up, guys. They're going to need volunteers and you'll be notified. Okay. So yeah, these are just ways now to, again, become better, a better travel agent, get to know the product. So now anybody wants to go to Belize, you'll be a graduate. Let's look. Sometimes they have the benefits. You get like free nights when you do Escaret, you get free tickets to Escaret. It's in Cancun. Okay. Discounts on the hotels, etc. Okay, so we're going to do Belize today. If you're just joining us, sorry, the RIU, there's an issue, so we're going to reschedule that for next month. All right, so we're going to go to Belize. We're going to go ahead and go enroll now. Okay, you can enter here. You can also go down here. So let's go ahead and enter now and see. All right. So as you see, there's 3 chapters. So this should be pretty quick. Again, I did Escaret. How can I? Okay, Renee, let me know. There's a second part for Escaret. I'll send it to you. So here's brochures. Again, all kinds of free marketing material, guys, when you get into these programs, okay? Great to know. Again, here is my YouTube channel for all our past trainings. Escaret is in here. But there's a second part that you have to do manually, and I'll send you that link. But Disney, Los Cabos, Jamaica, Atlantis, Virgin Voyages. Oh, good, Marcia. So you can help us. Then you were going to pass this test and no problem, right? All right. So again, guys, feel free to speak up. We're here together helping each other. Okay. So we're going to go to chapter 1. Again, follow along, and then you can also do the test online. Okay. All right, so learning path. Some of these are videos, some I read. So again, if you guys want to volunteer to read, we do that too. Again, we all help each other. All right, if you're just joining us, guys, we had an issue with RIU, so we're doing Belize, okay? Go into the Travel Agent Academy. Is that how you pronounce it, Belize? I did ask correct. Yes, so just send me a link, guys. Again, I'm kind of like... First I went on vacation, then it was my birthday, now my cat's dying, and so yeah, it's a little so I'm sorry if I'm not up to everybody, but all right, Belize Specialist Program. Let's go ahead. Feel free to volunteer me. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Amy. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. It looks like there's 3 chapters. So again, this should go pretty quick. And again, thank you guys for joining me. This is a lot of fun. And like I said, next month, Ireland, Japan, Norwegian, Hawaii, Palladium, Korea. Okay. So definitely, you know, stay plugged in, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Welcome to my famous All About Belize with Marcel, designed just for the travel agents. Whether you've had a chance to visit our beautiful little country or not, I hope your time with me is fun and informative and helps you fall just a little bit in love with Belize. Jennifer, the travel agent. Hi, Marcel. I've never been to Belize, but have only heard good tropical things about it. It's an island, right? All right. And guys, if you guys can just check the chat box, if you have questions, if anybody needs help, we're all here to help each other, okay? All right. Oh, my friend, it seems like, who wants to be Marcel? Who wants to be Jennifer? I'll be Marcel. Ah, my friend, it seems like an island because we have so many miles of amazing beaches and our sea is dotted with cays and atolls that are photographers' dream come true. But in reality, we're a small rectangular Central American country tucked in between the Mexican state of Quintana Roo to the north and Guatemala to the west and south, with the glorious Caribbean spread out before us. Jennifer?
So Belize is a tiny beach destination?
It's much more than that. To give you a better perspective, we're about the size of Massachusetts, but with a lot less people, basically just 35 people per square mile, with expanses of dense jungle dotted with Mayan ruins, glorious beaches, and a mixture of nationalities that range from Mestizo and Creole to Garifuna and Maya. It's our very own recipe.
Where are you reading from, Marnie?
We are on Belize.
I know, but your screen just shows the main page. So which part are you reading from?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Do you see me
I got
now?
Jennifer, but then
Do you see us
there
now?
you go. I was going to be Jennifer, but yeah, I was Jennifer, but I'm the page before. So then you're reading about the other stuff. I'm like going, but that's not what Jennifer says on this page. Sorry.
All right. Thank you. Sorry. We'll get through this. It's our own very own recipe for paradise. And you may be surprised to learn that English is our official language. All right. So you see where they're located. All right. Now everybody got this screen?
Wow, sounds like such a unique getaway. What would you say is its most outstanding feature?
Well, beyond our welcoming Belizean smiles, I'd have to say our ridiculously gorgeous natural scenery really makes a visit here a total standout. For a small country, we have a huge network of national parks and wildlife sanctuaries brimming with exotic species such as spider monkeys, bright green iguanas, pecaries, over 500 species of birds, and even the occasional jaguar, plus a very generous sprinkling of Mayan sites. Wow, neat. All right.
And are those Mayan sites hard to get to?
Some of them are, but truth is our country is so rich in history, you're never far from at least one ancient Maya ceremonial center. Altunja, for example, is less than an hour from Belize City and was once home to 10,000 people. Caracol, on the other hand, is deep within the Chicabul forest. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. And country's most important Mayan cities, covering an area, Chicalip Forest Reserve of the Maya Mountains. At the end of that expedition, visitors will come upon one of the country's most important Mayan cities, covering an area of nearly 25,000 acres. To say it's spectacular is an understatement. You really must see it to believe it. And this, my friend, is merely the tip of the Mayan pyramid.
I need to make sure my clients take their explorer's hats. I have all kinds of clients in my database, but most of them are families and young to middle-aged couples. Would Belize be a good fit?
The short answer is yes. Yes for families, yes for multi-generation travel, yes for couples looking for a unique romantic getaway, and certainly yes for those active older couples who are looking for something more than tea on a terrace. All right, Dina, don't worry. You just need to jump in, get into Belize, and just follow the prompts, and we'll wait for you on the test, okay?
You're saying then that there are many different kinds of activities for visitors.
Yes, well, of course, a vacation in Belize can consist of lying on the beach all day. The wonderful thing is you can combine that with a number of adventures. Yes, the key word is adventure. Take our cultural rainbow, for example, our vibrant combination of Maya, Creole, Mestizo, Garifuna, East Indian, Middle Eastern, Asian, and Central American peoples mean visitors have an endless array of flavorful cuisines to choose from, a rich tapestry of musical sounds to enjoy and dance to, and brilliant display of local artwork and handcrafts on sale all over the country. Cultural exploration in Belize isn't a must, it's inescapable. And just about any outdoor pursuit in our country can range from the sedate to the adrenaline inducing.
How so?
Easy, I'll give you some examples. Let's start with birding. We're home to over 500 species in Belize. If your clients are beginners, there are so many plumed inhabitants that they'll more than likely be able to check off at least a scarlet macaw off their list in no time, simply by keeping their eyes peeled on the walk through anywhere, even by hanging out on their hotel balcony in the early morning or late evening. It really is an anytime activity. More experienced birders, on the other hand, can check in with the Belize Audubon Society, get a list, and, for example, cruise the mangroves of the Holchan Marine Reserve for roseate, spoonbills, and the like.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure binoculars are on all my Belize-bound clients' list of things to pack.
Perfect. All right. That's a fantastic idea. There's truly so much wildlife in our unspoiled country. It's hard to do a day without seeing something wonderful. Then there's caving, again, serene or adventurous, depending on what your clients like. The series of limestone caverns at Acton Chapat, for example, can be assessed after a moderate hike and includes some modest rock climbing. But the reward is Indiana Jones worthy. Amazing formations, ancient ceremonial altars, Maya artifacts and relics, human remains, glyphs, and more. And remind me to tell you about the more archaeological adventures, like the famous cave Aktun Tunuchil Mukno, when we visit Western Belize in the next chapter.
And what if my clients would rather take an intensity level down a notch or two?
No problem, no problem. I'd suggest exploring Belize by horseback. In fact, there are some places that can only be reached that way. They'll get a totally different perspective of our rainforest, the caves, and savannas from the back of a gentle horse. Have you guys ever done that? We did that when we went to Jamaica. Beautiful, beautiful trip.
That all sounds wonderful, but what about all those beaches and coasts you talked about earlier?
Ah, yes. It's because I was saving the best for last. Did you know Belize is home to an endless number of cayes or islands, and 3 of the only 4 coral atolls that exist in the Western Hemisphere? Not only that, but it's also home to the region's largest barrier reef with the full 185 miles along the coastline, which means dive sites galore for all the kinds of divers, from beginners to experts.
What if not all of my clients are deep sea divers?
Some of these kayas, like Kaya Kalker, St. George's Kaya, and Ambergris Kaya, I hope that's how you pronounce it, offer resorts, restaurants, and cultural experiences of their own. Others, like the Gladden Split and Silk Kayas Marine Reserve, provide the rare opportunity to swim with whale sharks when it's in season. Wow, that's kind of cool. And remember, Jennifer, clients who can swim but are not trained in scuba can easily, that's what a keys, okay, thank you, Marcia. I was, thank you. Can easily learn to snorkel. Whenever you go, the clear waters are excellent for both scuba and snorkeling. And did I mention fishing? And sport fishing is a national pastime. Excellent year round, so guests can practically guarantee a daily catch. Of course, Belize being an eco-conscious country, catch and release is mandatory for Grand Slam catches. All right, so it's not kayes, guys, it's keys, okay? So I apologize, thank you so much. All right. All right, pop quiz, everybody ready? All right, Dina, did you get caught up? Again, guys, don't worry, we will wait for you. So let's go ahead. We're going to take the quiz together, but Marcia's going to make sure we all pass because she's from there. All right. Correctly identify selling points from the samples below to reveal one of the country's top attractions. Select the correct answers below. All right, so national parks brimming with exotic species, over 500 species of birds, and even occasional jaguar.
Correct.
Okay, we do.
Just click it. Just click.
Oh, there we go. Got
There
it.
you
Okay,
go.
thank you. Maya
Mhm.
archaeological sites sprinkled throughout the country. Yes.
Correct.
Aztec sites sprinkled through. Okay. That's
No.
double.
No,
Oh, Aztec. Okay, because we're Maya, right?
right.
Okay. Powder white beaches,
Yes.
scenic keys, and
Yeah.
atolls, and cultural exploration, right?
Yes.
All
There
right.
you go.
Submit. Correct. Okay. Did you guys get that? Everybody
Got
good?
it.
We don't want to move on. The only one that is incorrect is Aztec. It's Maya, not Aztec. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Let's go ahead and move on.
I think I'm in love. It really doesn't seem like a hard sell, but I'd like to know a little more about the different regions of the country so I know where to send my clients.
Absolutely. Even though we're a small country, each region has its special charm. Following a brief exam, we'll move to chapter 2 of our e-learning experience and continue our All About Belize with Marcel with a look at each one. All right, so we've reached the end of chapter 1. So let's take our exam, guys. I think we're all going to pass, right? All right, take the exam. Belize is often mistaken for an island, partly because of its fascinating geological and marine features, such as, okay, it was
All of the
185
above.
coastline.
All
Yeah.
of the above.
All of the above? Perfect.
I would say.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Belize is tucked in between which two countries?
Mexico and Guatemala.
Okay.
No.
No?
No, I think it is.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
I
That's
already
right, it's
passed
Mexico
it,
and
so I guess
Guatemala.
we'll have to see.
I think it is.
Okay. Belize's cultural rainbow comprising
I'm sorry, I'm eating.
all of the above. Would you
All
say?
of the above. Yeah.
Yeah. All of Belize caving and archaeological adventures recommend. Okay. True?
False.
False.
False. Who are top physics. Okay. Got it. False, guys? Which of these
False.
clients would be good candidates for a vacation in Belize?
All of the above.
All of the above. All right. Drum roll, please.
Oh my God, I can do that.
100%.
Yay.
All right, guys. All right.
Woohoo.
Let's go ahead and move on now. So that's chapter 1. So let's go to chapter 2. Again, if you're behind, let us know. We will tell you the answers. Ask which one you need. Okay, so we did that one. Now we're going to go to destinations, chapter 2. All right, so who wants to be Marcel this time? Okay, we're going to start. In chapter 2, you will take a closer look at the map of Belize and its 7 regions. Learn all about the main attractions of each one. Get a better idea of which of your clients would be more naturally drawn to enjoy a Belize vacation. All right. Linda, you want to be Marcel?
Yep,
Go for it.
I'm here. All right. Welcome back to All About Belize with Marcel. In this chapter, we're going to drill down into the 7 different regions of Belize. You'll find each one is charming in its own right and has something for everyone on your client list.
Jennifer?
7. 7. That sounds like a lot for such a small country, but it usually means a lot of variety, and that's a good thing for my clients. Where do we start?
Marcel?
Let's start at the very, sorry, dogs are barking. Let's start at the very top of the map with the region of northern Belize. This is Belize at its off the beaten path best. So if you have clients who love adventure without frills, this is where they'll find it. Northern Belize has endless, brilliant green sugarcane fields, a jungle where they can explore awesome Mayan sites, Indiana Jones style, little towns and villages where they can explore our and Mayan cultures and enormous natural reserves.
Sounds great. If you had one top suggestion for getting a good feel for the region, what would it be?
In my opinion, one of the best ways to experience northern Belize is to take a boat tour down the New River. It boards a Tower Hill village in Orange Walk Town, a great place to soak up local culture and history, so save time to explore here. The entire 25-mile boat journey to Lamanani, one of the largest Mayan sites in the country, travels alongside jungles filled with wildlife. Prepare to be amazed. The Lamani Temple complex is as impressive as any Instagram-ready panorama could be. And the experience even comes with sound effects, love them, since the jungle is home to brands of howler monkeys and hundreds of chattering birds. Kids love that when we go for drives all the time, the sound effect.
Great. And what are some suggestions from clients seeking a variety of recreational activities?
Have them try Shipstern Nature Reserve and then Rio Bravo Conservation and Management Area, two of the nature reserves I mentioned earlier. This is above central, trails for hiking, biking or horseback riding, lagoons, cenotes, freshwater sinkholes, and rivers for swimming, and tons of wildlife, both on land and underwater. All you need for maximum enjoyment is a sense of adventure.
From what I remember from chapter 1, the northern border is pretty close to Mexico, isn't it?
Good memory. You'll feel it most of all in the town of Corozal, which is only 7 miles from the Mexican border. That means tacos on the menu and Spanish being spoken more often than not. It's right on Corozal Bay, so you can enjoy waterfront parks, and the constant ocean breeze is a real treat. This place is about as far from the big city as you can get, with sport fishing, Mayan sites, and a nature reserve for those who want to get away from it all. That looks beautiful.
I know. Take me away.
I know, right? Next up, the Northern Islands, a collection also known as Cays, pronounced keys. I know, right? Because of course they knew we would
a little
pronounce
late. Yeah.
I know. You might actually be familiar with the name of one of them. Does the name Ambergris Key ring a bell? Did I say that correct?
Very good.
It sure does. There's always a buzz in travel circles about the stay on Ambergris Cay.
Oops, sorry.
And with good reason. Actually, both Ambergris Key and Key Calker are on many a traveler's bucket list, and a very short distance by water taxi or plane from Belize City. Ambergris Key is our largest island. It offers mad snorkeling and diving sites along the Belize Barrier Reef. The famous Great Blue Hole, Shark Ray Alley, where they can swim with the nurse sharks, and the Hol Chan Marine Reserve, not to mention fun nightlife, restaurants, and accommodations for every budget in San Pedro. The only town on the island, San Pedro, is a wonderful mix of Mestos, Mayan Spanish people, Creoles, Mayan, American, and other cultures, and everything is just about walking distance. I like to call it a bare feet and shorts kind of paradise with a side of ancient Mayan sites and a forest that's a bird watcher's dream come true. Come on.
What about the other keys?
Key Cockner is more chill, laid back island where the motto is go slow, and you can pretty much walk from one end of this little island to the other. After diving, snorkeling, fishing, or swimming, I highly suggest a cold drink and some island cervezas. No, cerveza, thank you. And don't miss a morning visit to the Swallow Key Wildlife Sanctuary to check out the manatees, followed by an afternoon sea kayaking around the island, to burn off the lobster lunch.
Oh,
Sounds amazing.
Oh, definitely.
I have a few honeymoons to arrange. Any recommendations for couples who want to get away from it all besides the lobster?
Right. St. George's Key is also a hop skip from Belize City, and this is where people go to really unplug. It's almost like a private island. Honeymooners will definitely love this seclusion. Plus, it's a great spot for sailing, kayaking, snorkeling, and gets top marks for fishing from the big three: tarpon, bonefish, and permit. Ooh, pop quiz.
Pop quiz. Woo, 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 woo. Match your client's questions to the appropriate selling points. What are key attractions found in the northern town of Corozal? Corozal? Corozal?
Corozal.
Corozal. What do you think? What do you think?
Northern was at the Tower Hill
Is it
Village.
the water?
Okay, what about the Ambergris Key? Do you guys know what that one is? Ambergris Key, the largest of the northern islands. Is that it?
That would be the I wonder if that's Corozal, because Corozal
on
is,
Burgers Key.
yeah.
What is
Cor-
it?
Well, Corozal's asking what's found in northern town of Corozal, and the largest of the northern islands with the most nightlife along the Mayan sites.
Okay. And then
That-
the Ambergris Key.
No.
Yeah.
Corozal, Burgers Key is the largest of the northern islands.
Okay, that's the one we're just reading about.
Yeah.
And weren't the water parks in the key attractions to the town of Corozal? Am I wrong?
That was the northern one, right?
Yeah.
And then Belize, the New River goes here.
Yeah, down the New River, because they've got the teeming wildlife with the monkeys.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so the first one, Tower Hill, is the New River. The Corozal, found in northern town of Corozal, is the waterfront parks. And the Ambergris Key is the largest of the northern islands.
That sound right?
Correct.
And I'm sorry, can you repeat the first two again? I'm sorry.
Yep, no worries, no worries. The first one is what attractions are found on the northern Belize. That's the Tower Hill. Okay. The second one is the Ambergris. Oh, the third one is the Ambergris Key. I can't see. So the third one is the Ambergris Key. The first one is the northern Belize, and then the other one that's I can't see is under that one. Did you get it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Jennifer.
Oh, I know exactly which clients would love a laid back getaway with a chance for some great fishing.
I love to hear that. Hold that thought. Let's move back to the mainland and head to the Central Coast. This is back to civilization. Belize City is the cultural and what's that?
I'll mute. I'm sorry.
Sorry, thank you.
You have to unmute yourself though.
Okay,
You're back.
thank you. Woohoo. I'll start at the beginning, so we've got it all. This is, excuse me. This is back to civilization. Belize City is the cultural and commercial center of our country. It is also where the cruise ships dock, so you can get pretty busy. You won't find beaches in the city, but there are trendy boutiques, restaurants serving a tasty mix of ethnic dishes, and lots to do when the sun goes down. Recommend your clients to go on a city tour to see the old colonial structures. Hot tip, there are horse and buggy tours. That sounds fun. And spend a morning at the open concept Belize Zoo. It has no iron cages, just natural fenced settings.
I can think of a family that might like to spend a week in Belize. Is there a way they could get a taste of outdoor adventure and culture beyond the city without traveling too far?
If they want to see an even wilder Belize, it's right nearby at the Crooked Tree Wildlife Sanctuary. Here's where they can go for a canoe tour for a closer up look at the wildlife, visit the ancient Mayan city of Altunja and climb a 54-foot tall pyramid, or pop into the community baboon sanctuary, which is actually a howler monkey sanctuary. If you've never heard them before, their throaty howls are quite impressive. Another fun suggestion, a drive through rural Belize, which stops at the teeny villages where they can soak up the local Creole culture, including some delicious eats.
Cool. So is Belize City the capital?
It was at one time, but then the capital was moved inland for security reasons, and it's now at Belmopan in western Belize, our next region.
I've heard of Belmopan. Could you tell me more? Oh, it looks awesome.
Sure, Belmopan is a busy city with a fantastic market on Tuesdays and Fridays. It's a great place for browsing the stalls that sell just about everything. Go hungry. A bunch of stalls sell yummy food right off the grill. The city's location also makes it a great jumping off point for eco adventures into other destinations. In fact, Western Belize is known for its adventure attractions.
Isn't Western Belize the region where my clients can play Indiana Jones?
Yes, you're probably thinking of special eco adventures like Acton, Tunichil, Monkhill Cave, ATM Cave with its, my screen got smaller, with its intact Mayan artifacts. They can also go ziplining or cave tubing on Caves Branch River, or go through St. Herman's Blue Hole National Park. Take a tour to the 1,000-foot falls, or ride horseback through the Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve to Caracol, an ancient Mayan city believed to have been home to over 100,000 people at one point in time. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of the cool stuff to do.
Fun.
Did a drink. And how about something totally unexpected?
I'm starting to think that the unexpected is pretty much the norm in Belize.
If you take the road from Belmopan to the town of San Ignacio, fun market and the people you'll meet are a blend of Mestos, Mayan, and Garifuna, with a heavy sprinkling of North American and European expats. You'll come upon the entrance to the Spanish Lookout, which is actually a modern day Mennonite settlement. It's pretty incredible. It looks like a little town from mid-America plopped down in the middle of Central America.
I didn't see that coming. I'll be sure to tell my clients.
Western Belize is truly epic, but we have 3 more regions to go.
Who knew such a small country could offer so much adventure? So I have plenty of clients who love the beach too.
What's next is what I like to call the coast with the most, or Belize's southeast coast. This is where our geography here really puts on a show, changing from the Mayan mountains down to our incredible sandy beaches. Our Garifan fauna culture is full display here too, and Dan Gringa and Hopkins. Who's barking?
Go potty.
I know, he had to let her out.
We're all
Nothing
family,
like
that's okay.
All right, it's gonna say nothing like interrupting everything, sorry. Let me mute myself here.
All right, I'll go. Before we get to the beach though, the list of musts is pretty long. I'll start with a visit to the Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary, the world's first jaguar reserve dedicated to the mighty jaguar.
I certainly have clients who would love to spy on a jaguar, but aren't they rather elusive?
Let me give you some tips to share. The best time to spot them is at night, and the best season is the rainy one, June and July. Luckily, Coxcomb has camping facilities and cabins to rent to anyone who wants to stay up and wait for a sighting. Oh, I also suggest praying to the Mayan gods for a bit of good luck too. You like to run into him at night. Another inland adventure on that list is hopping on the longest zip line in Belize at the Mayflower Bocawina National Park, which, by the way, you can fly down by day or by night. And in case that's not enough to get the adrenaline flowing, there's waterfall rappelling after a hike to the top of the 1,000-foot falls. You'll get a little sweaty, okay, a lot, but the reward is a swim in a refreshing pools, a breathtaking view all the way to the Caribbean Sea, and then more exhilaration as you rappel down.
And now can you tell me about the beaches?
Of course. So Marcia, have you done these yet? If not, we're gonna go do them, okay?
I'm in.
Most of them, cool. Then there's the fine looking peninsula of Plencia at the very bottom of the southeast coast. All 16 miles of palm lined beaches and every marine adventure you can think of, including swimming with the gigantic whale sharks that make their yearly pilgrimage right off nearby Gladden Spit and Silk Keys Marine Reserve in May and June. Isn't that beautiful? Look, you get the water, the forest, beautiful, beautiful. Pop quiz, whoop, whoop. Who's ready? All right, match the Central Coast attractions with the correct descriptions. Okay, Community Baboon Sanctuary. Home to Vocally, isn't that this one? Baboon Sanctuary, this one, right? Altunha.
That's the house, yes.
What is this one? Hold on. Belize City Royal Crooked Tree Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay. Canoe tour.
Alton is a
Pyramid?
famous, or it's I think so. I didn't pay attention. I was busy. Oh,
It's a
gosh.
pyramid. Okay. Creole culture is predominant. Would that
That's
be rural? What is it? Is it rural or Belize?
It's Belize, I think.
I think it's Belize too.
Okay. offers vibrant scene after the sun goes down. Is that this?
Crooked Tree Wildlife Sanctuary, wasn't it?
Great for canoe.
Canoe
Crooked.
tour and close-up wildlife, okay. And then rural Belize. What do you think? You guys good at that? The canoe at the sanctuary, close-up wildlife, baboon is the monkeys, right? Belize is Creole culture.
Wait, Marnie, hang on.
Okay,
Mine are in different order, and so I'm having a really hard time following. So
okay, no
I'm
worries.
sorry.
And they do try to trick you guys. That's why it's important to instead of saying number one, because some of them are switched around. So make sure you guys watch that. All right.
Okay.
Before we go on, are we sure about the, where is it? The Creole culture? I thought that was in the rural area.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Okay, Creole culture is in the rural area. Okay, so we're gonna go
I was
here.
thinking,
Maybe switch
I
these
thought
two.
it was that way because they said as you get further out, the culture changed.
Changes.
Yeah, that's what I thought,
Perfect.
but I could be wrong. Does anybody else remember that?
Okay, so hold on. He makes sense because Belize City says is offering a vibrant social scene.
Correct.
Because if
Yeah, that's right.
Belize City offers a vibrant social scene after the sun goes down.
All right, so that's correct. And then rural Belize is the Creole. We good?
Culture.
I hope so.
Let's try
Good
it.
luck.
Let me take a picture just in case somebody needs us to go back.
Yay, we got it right.
Wait.
Awesome, teamwork.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it great when we do great? See, Paul, thank you. Everybody, Marcia.
Wait.
Marnie, I didn't get him. I'm sorry.
What?
Wait, what did we do?
Welcome
Because
to the
I
hub.
had to leave.
Okay, does somebody need help with it?
Yes, I'll tune
Okay.
Yes,
down.
I do.
All right, let me read it off, guys. So
Sorry.
the crooked tree is the canoe tour.
Okay,
The Belize City is the vibrant social scene.
okay.
The Altun Ha is the pyramid.
Pyramid.
The Baboon Sanctuary is the howling monkeys. The rural Belize is the Creole culture.
Thank you. Sorry.
No worries. All right. So we did that. Okay, continue. All right. How much do you remember about Western Belize? Match the following correctly to color in the toucan. All right. So modern day Mennonite settlement. A great place to
Wasn't
spot
it-
a jaguar. All right.
That was the Coxcomb Wildlife Sanctuary.
What is it? This one for the jaguar?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 1,000-foot falls. Ancients.
I missed it. I didn't pay attention. I was busy on my agents. I got a lot of pictures.
Isn't the
Now I'm
1,000-foot
gonna
fall?
leave it all you guys. I'm just
Okay.
gonna copy it.
I think the 1,000-foot fall is the Atun Tonchil Makalel Cave. Wasn't all that included?
Huh?
This that
Ancient
one.
Maya city of possibly more than 100,000. That is sending.
Spanish lookout is Mennonite. Okay, thank you, Marcia.
Yeah, the modern day Mennonite. That's all I remember.
Okay.
The rest I leave it all you guys. I'll copy
I
it.
remember we talked about 100,000
Artifacts.
people. The cave. What about the here? I would say the cave has the artifacts. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay. 1,000-foot falls. Popular tour destination waterfall.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more guys. Come on, we can do it. Carol at San Garcia.
Which was the market? Was that Caracol?
Caracol is the 100,000 people.
Okay.
And the Spanish hash is the market name.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Oh, good luck. Thank you.
did we get it right?
Correct.
It
Woohoo.
colored in as
Yeah.
you put the pieces in.
Okay, if it
Oh, yeah, colored the toucan.
perfect.
We got it right.
Wait, I missed the last two.
Okay, the last two, let me tell you. The popular destination is the 1,000-foot falls, the waterfall. San Ignacio is the bustling market, and Caracol is the 100,000 people.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Linda, are you back with Marcel?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay.
I've already lost count of the number of families and couples that would be thrilled with a Belize vacation.
And we still haven't explored southern Belize. This region is small but mighty and totally shows off our many different habitats, from forests to pine savannas to mangrove lagoons and the deep blue water of the Caribbean Sea.
Sorry.
And aren't there a variety of cultures to learn about in this region?
That's right. The culture in the South revolves around the Asian, East Indian, Garifuna, and Mayan communities. In fact, its Toledo district is home to several Mayan villages that are famous for their hospitality. Your clients can actually overnight in a home there and get up close and personal look at their still very traditional way of life. Talk about an immersive experience. There are also several ancient Mayan sites in the area as well, including Labantan or Nimli Punit in the foothills of the Mayan mountains.
Next.
Is there any particular town that you would recommend as a base for my clients when they visit?
In my opinion, the teeny Punta Gorda town, or PG, as the locals call it, is your perfect base of operation for a southern Belize adventure. I would call PG a small-scale version of Belize, with the Mayan, Garifuna, and East Indian Belizeans living side by side, but each keeping their own culture. By the way, PG's colorful street market is famous for its exotic local produce. Just ask and you can probably get a taste of anything that catches your eye. Souvenirs and just caught fish. If your clients are traveling in November, this is the place to be. Every year, the Garifuna celebrate their culture on the 19th with the Battle of the Drums and Food Feet. The town is fantastic, but the sound of the drums competing against each other and the traditional dancing is truly out of this world.
I can only imagine. This is all so colorful and so interesting that time has flown. I can't believe we're already at the 7th region.
That's right. Welcome to the region of Belize Reef, also known as the Belize Barrier Reef. This UNESCO World Heritage Site covers 7 marine reserve zones, 400 keys, yep, you read that right, and 3 atolls. Those are the ring-shaped coral islands surrounding a lagoon. These reefs are a diver's and snorkeler's dream come true, and they literally come from all around the world to explore our famous underwater paradise.
If you had to name a few top dive sites, what would they be?
So if you or anyone you know dives at all, you might have heard of the Lighthouse Reef, Atoll, home of the aquarium, the super famous Great Blue Hole, and Half Moon Wall. A dive into the Blue Hole, named by Jacques Cousteau as one of the top 10 diving sites in the world, is really a mystical experience. Basically, you float down to a cavern hung with enormous stalactites while the resident reef sharks circle past.
Sharks!
Don't worry, There are plenty of fish in the sea to keep them busy, so they're not interested in two-legged visitors. God, look at that blue hole. Oh my goodness.
Right? I'm a diver, so this is really making me happy. Any other dive sites that might be a bit more serene?
Half Moon Key Wall, well, not quite as famous, offers a completely different dive. This is the one that looks most like the ads your clients may have seen in magazines. Think crystal clear turquoise water, brilliant neon coral, bright white sand, and so many schools of brightly colored fish. They'll feel like they're swimming in a first-class aquarium. If there was ever a location for marine life, it's here, and it's all a day trip away from San Pedro and Caye Caulkner. If they really want remote, I'd recommend Glover's Reef. It's the farthest one and has a shallow lagoon that makes a perfect site for snorkeling, sea kayaking, and stand-up paddleboarding. Oh, that sounds fun. The beach is fantastic, and the spin or fly fishing is also great. Catch and release, by the way. Here you can book them in accommodations ranging from camping tents to a family-owned island resort and thatched cabins with the water. I'd say this is a fantastic Robin Crusoe with civilized amenities settings for families and couples. And if they're fishermen, Turniff Atoll is famous around the world for tarpon, bonefish, and permit, as well as a long list of other saltwater game fish. And once they're done fishing, the sea life is just as varied as its sister atolls, and the diving is sublime. So here you have it, the 7 regions of Belize. I hope I've opened your eyes to the many opportunities for adventure or just relaxing that we have here in this teeny but magnificent country. In the next chapter, I'll share with you a list of fast facts about Belize, a list of accommodations and tour operators, and some sample itineraries that will help you put together the vacation of a lifetime for your clients.
Very good. Thank you so much, Linda and Kennetha. I appreciate it. All right. So Jennifer and Marcel, I should say. Let's take the exam, guys. Okay, you ready? From Maya Mountains to the sandy beach, the amazingly diverse geography of Belize's southern eastern coast has earned its name, the coast with the most. Which of the following activities are on the list of options for visitors in the southeastern coast? I would probably say all of the above. Agree?
Yep.
All right, which region is home to Punta Gorda, considered the microcosm of the cultural diversity in Belize, where Maya, Garifuna, East Indian Belizeans live side by side, and where the Battle of the Drums and Food Fete takes place?
Southern.
What is it? What is it?
Southern. The first one.
Yeah, Southern Belize.
Okay. Of the 3 atolls found in the barrier reef, which one boasts a dive site named among the 10 best in the world by Jacques Cousteau? Was it Glover's?
Glover's
Turniff.
Reef?
Was it Turniff?
Yeah.
Turniff?
Glover's was the most remote one, I believe.
Okay. So do you
I
think
think
it's
it's
Turniff?
Lighthouse. Isn't it
I think Lighthouse too.
Lighthouse? Okay. All right. We have 3 more. Newlyweds Helen and James would be happy just relaxing on a beautiful beach with exotic vibe, but wouldn't mind venturing out to sample an interesting mix of cuisines and maybe spot some beautiful birds like a scarlet macaw on the way. Which of the following would be the best choice? Which one?
Oh, the newlyweds.
The newlyweds. So that was a
I lost the beginning. Give me a second.
Was it this one?
I think it was that one, yeah. The Corazal and Ambergris K.
Isn't that like a heart?
I'll find out.
All right. Claire would love to plan a vacation with her son, an avid fisher, and his wife and daughters, all outdoor enthusiasts who enjoy everything from snorkeling to kayaking to hiking. She is also hoping to find some educational activities that they could all experience together. Which of the following would be best choice for her?
The southeastern coast with a side trip to the central coast.
This one?
That's what I picked.
Okay.
Good luck to us.
All right. Come on. Along with a keen interest in archaeology, Peter and Jill also value relaxation and time spent talking to interesting local people. Which of the following would be best choice for them? Northern?
Especially Caracol.
Yeah, I thought Caracol was the place that you got to go and actually stay in their houses.
Okay.
I could be
Yeah, I
wrong,
got the
but-
100.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, woohoo! You guys are good. Everybody get that?
Hi, sorry, my son was fussing. Can I have number 4, please?
Can you what?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, let's go through the exam. So this is all of the above. Okay. The next one is Southern Belize. The Barrier Reef is Lighthouse. The Newlyweds is Corazal and the Ambergris. The Claire plan a vacation with her son is the southeastern coast and a side trip to central. The Keen Archaeology is Southern Belize and Western. And we got 100%.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, guys, one more chapter, and then you guys are going to be Belize specialists. So let's do it. All right. Anybody else want to be Marcel and Jennifer? Don't you feel like you're in school? Who would like to read next? So in
I can
chapter
if need be.
you will review the basic facts about travel to Belize so you can answer client questions, access tour operator and hotel resources, explore basic itineraries for 4 of the most common client profiles that come to Belize so you can help create interest among your own clients for travel to Belize. Fast facts, click here to learn some key facts about Belize, including information on getting here and getting around. Okay, you don't have to click on it, but if you want to, it'll pull up a whole different page for you. And then it has all the fast facts for you guys. So you guys can print it out and have it for when you want to sell it. Okay. All right. Accommodations. Lodging in Belize is just an eclectic as our country, meaning we have everything from luxury resorts and family-friendly hotels to vacation rentals, condos, campgrounds, thatched huts, over the water, and even live aboard boats. From beach to jungle and 5-star, think Francis Ford Coppola fancy, to under the stars. There's a perfect place for everyone on your list. Yes, what can I help you with? All right, so again, location, attractions, all this you guys can print out and have ready for you. I would suggest getting binders for all these guys. That way, you know, if somebody asks, you click it over, you have your certificate and everything, guys, okay? All right, tour operators. Belize is packed with many adventures and the tour operator list is packed to match. Licensed operators and companies can specialize in one area of the country or a particular activity, and they offer day tours as well as multi-day vacation packages. You'll also find ground operator packages or ground operator working on behalf of international companies. From off the beaten path to popular dives, Maya sites to cultural immersion, there's a tour operator for that. For a list of tour operators based in the US, Canada, the UK, and Costa Rica, select the link below. All right, and black hole drop. Ooh, that looks fun. YOLO. Okay, who's Marcel? Who's Jennifer? Oh my God, you're stinky.
I can be Marcel.
Perfect.
I'll be Jennifer.
Perfect. Let's go.
As promised, here are some sample itineraries. This is a great way for you and your clients to visualize what they'll be doing once they arrive. I created one each for a few of the most common types of visitors we have: high octane thrill seekers, family fun, honeymooners, and fun baby boomers.
That sounds like a good sample from my database. Can't wait to see what you have.
Let's start with the high octane thrill seekers. High octane thrill seeker day 1. Arrive in Belize City and transfer to Belmopan. Rest up and prepare to be amazed. That wasn't right. Okay, somehow I got to the quiz. Give me a
Did
second.
you click next? That's what I've done before. You have to click on day 2. I'll read it real quick. Today is Indiana Jones, meaning a visit to the Octun Tunukul Mokno ATM cave. ATM cave, that's easy to remember. Tours usually leave early in the morning around 8 a.m. The hike from the starting point to the cave entrance is intense, with 3 stream crossings and passes through the Tapir Mountain Nature Reserve. The hike through the lower part of the caves lasts about 45 minutes. Take note that in the upper chambers, visitors are required to take off their shoes to prevent damage to the artifacts. Plus, you'll need to swim through deep water to enter the cave and wade through more, both inside and outside. It's well worth it though, as you'll get to see the Crystal Maiden, skeleton pottery, and other sacred sites. No photography is allowed by order of the Department of Archaeology, but the mental movies will be incredibly worth it. Oh my gosh, Marcia, have you done that? I'd love to do that. All right. Anybody else want to read? Today is all about the great outdoors with a visit to the Caracol Mayan Temple, the largest known Maya site in Belize. Here you can climb up the majestic temples that will give you the unparalleled view of the surrounding Chicabol Forest Reserve. This tour can be combined with a visit to the Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve. This subtropical pine forest hides several ridiculously good-looking waterfalls, including the Big Rock Falls, which can be reached after an easy climb over huge granite boulders. The 1,000-foot falls, which is the highest of all waterfalls, is Belize and Central America, and well worth seeing. The most adventurous can hike down the mountainside and end the challenge with a refreshing swim in the deep pool at its base. And the Rio on Pools, a continuous series of pools formed by enormous granite boulders interconnected by small waterfalls. All right, so that sounds pretty cool. That's the Caracol Mayan Temple, okay? High octane day 4, time to make it to the way to the coast. So you'll board an early flight from Belmopan to your first stop, the coastal town of Dangriga. This is the cultural capital, and it's home to a number of important Garifuna artists, artisans, and festivals, and is the birthplace of Punta Caribbean music. Okay, keep track of that, guys. That's probably a test question. This is your home base for a day of adventure at the Mayflower Bocawina National Forest and 3 zipline courses over 2,000 feet in length. After zipping along for 1.5 miles, the longest in Belize, you'll stop for lunch, followed by a guide hike to Bocawina Falls, where you can rappel 100 feet down the falls. Mayflower Falls, okay? And last, time for a 3-tank trip to the atolls. These generally depart very early in the morning, 6 a.m., and last all day. The Lighthouse Reef and the Blue Hole await you. At the latter, you can drop down 130 feet to view the largest dripstones on the planet. Afterward, a visit to the Half Moon Key Bird Sanctuary is a must on your way to the second dive, the Half Moon Key Wall. Be ready for swim through channels, coral buttresses, and a profusion of sea life. After lunch, your 3rd tank will be put to good use at a dive at Long Cay at Glover's Reef Atoll, another underwater paradise populated by rays, lobsters, sea turtles, parrotfish, and an eye-popping array of coral. Wow, isn't that beautiful, guys? Wouldn't you love to visit that? Yes, please. Okay. No, but your husband has. Nice. All right, pop
I'm in.
quiz. Boop, boop. The attraction will treat your clients to an Indiana Jones experience, complete with 3 steam crossings, hiking through the reserve, and swimming and wading through caves and passing the Crystal Maiden skeleton. Select the word to complete its name. Was it cave?
I think it's cave.
Yes, it's cave.
Okay. Correct. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Marcel. Let's start with the high octane. Okay, so now we're doing family fun. Anybody want to read?
I can finish.
Okay.
I couldn't
Okay.
get back originally.
Perfect. Okay.
Family fun, day 1. Arrive in Belize City if it's early enough and the kids are up to it. A visit to the Belize Zoo and Tropical Education Center is a must. The animals are in their natural habitat, and boy, are they exotic. This isn't your usual elephant, bear, and giraffe zoo. Think tapir, stork, and pecaries? Pecaries. Even a today's not my day. Even a magnificent jaguar. There are plenty of interactive exhibits for the kids to feed the birds or pose with some of the animals, including Junior the jaguar, who is quite tame as he was born in the zoo. Oh, oh, snap. I pressed the wrong one again. Okay, hold on.
That's okay.
Head to the coastal.
You can read.
Head to the coastal village of Hopkins, a 2.5-hour drive or 15-minute flight for a truly unforgettable immersion in the Garifuna culture. Here your children can join you in a Garifuna cooking lesson and learn to make hadut, a meal of ripe and green plantains, and a Belizean-style coconut fish soup. That sounds really yummy. Beach time is a must for the rest of the afternoon.
Nice.
Day 3. Today is drumming lesson day in Hopkins, which comes with a lesson in punta dancing and singing. Garifuna drumming is a deep-seated Belizean tradition that has its own holiday, the Battle of the Bands, and it's great fun for young and old. Insert beach name here. Okay. If you're in Belize during April to June, ask about swimming with the whale sharks out at Gladden Spit for an adventure your kids will never forget. Day 4. About 30 minutes from Hopkins lies the Maya Center Village, from where you can take them on tour of the Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Reserve for some easy hiking. I had 4 hours. I just remembered I had 4 hours of sleep and I haven't had a nap today. So that makes more sense now. I apologize. Okay, from where you can take them on a tour of the Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Reserve for some easy hiking, wildlife spotting, and swimming in the waterfalls. This wildlife central and a dedicated jaguar reserve, though it's very hard to see these elusive creatures. However, the river overlook and the Wari trails are great for seeing an overabundance of exotic birds and other creatures. Keep an eye out on the ground, though. The jaguars use the trails too, and sometimes leave clear paw prints behind. This can be followed by a tour of cacao farm and seeing how chocolate is harvested and made.
Yum.
Day 5. You can't leave without seeing at least one Mayan site. Hop on a tour bus and take the 2-hour trip to Zuna Tunic Archaeological Reserve. The tour might stop along the way at Pakbitun, a smaller site, but very impressive nonetheless. X is reached by a quick ferry crossing that really adds to the fun. There are usually no crowds, so it's a fun place to let the kids run and explore. This place is magical and peaceful, and the children will no doubt be just as impressed as the parents.
Okay, look how cool that is. Must experience. All right, pop quiz. Who's ready? Whoop, whoop. Almost done, guys. Ever since you mentioned the relatively tame Junior the Jaguar to Susan and her son, James hasn't stopped asking about him. Help them to find him. Hover over the markers on the map to view each destination. Select the correct one when you are finished. Click submit. All right, so Belize Zoo.
Isn't it the Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Reserve?
Okay. Am I missing something?
Yeah, go to keep going, to left. The middle one. That one, yeah. I think that's the one.
What am I supposed to do? Drag it?
No, just click Belize Zoo. That's the answer. I just clicked it and it said it was correct.
Yeah, the zoo.
Oh, is it the Belize Zoo?
Just click it.
And then hit submit?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
he was tame and born in the zoo. That's why.
Got it.
Oh,
Okay. Got it.
Oh, mine said incorrect when I did the Belize Zoo.
Oh, no.
Did you have more than one open?
No.
I don't know. All right.
Okay, now it's taking it. Okay.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Where would you recommend the most adventurous among your clients go to learn more about the jaguar? Where it lives in the wild, maybe spot some paw prints, while at the same time having the opportunity to swim among waterfalls and see an abundance of exotic birds along their hiking trail. Was that
the X one?
This one?
Then it's the archaeological?
I'm like 90% sure, even though I'm the one that read it. I got tongue twisted the whole time. But I remember the paw prints and the X one being the last of the bit that I read.
All right.
We'll find out.
Incorrect. Marcia said coxcomb. Let's try that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's correct.
Sorry.
That's right.
Okay. That's okay. It's not the test. It's just a quiz. So we're doing good, guys. Pop quiz again. Jill and her husband are fascinated by ancient cultures and the archaeological sites that bring them to life. But since they bring in their kids, they don't want anything too rigorous. Can you suggest a pleasant, stress-free way for them to view the Maya sites with a ferry ride along the way?
Isn't that the archaeological reserve?
Correct. Wonderful. All right, honeymooners, let's go. Who wants to read? I'll go ahead. Fly into Belize City and transfer to Ambergris Key on board a 15-minute flight. Hit the beach right away. It's while you're here. Take a boat out to Holchan Marine Preserve for some amazing snorkeling and diving. Don't forget the sunscreen. If you have underwater camera, this is the place to bring it. The tour includes a visit to the Shark Ray Alley and more underwater adventure. This time with sharks and stingrays. They'll nurse the sharks and you can actually pet them. Take the afternoon off to walk around San Pedro and make some new friends over a cool drink and a great meal of fresh seafood after poking around the shops for mahogany carvings and other local handicrafts. Look how beautiful that water is, guys. Amazing. Maya history awaits you at Altunha. This includes a short boat ride to the mainland and down the northern river where you'll sure to spot plenty of wildlife and exotic birds. Travel binoculars come in handy. A bus will take you to the Altunha site where the tour guide will fill you in on the history of the place where the famous jade head of sun god Kanich Aha was found. It has two large central plazas surrounded by mid-sized pyramids. Return to your hotel for another relaxing afternoon watching the waves lap the sand. Today is the day for water sports. Take your pick. Ambergris Key is an excellent spot for all the levels of windsurfing. Kite surfing is another popular option. Alternately, you can rent a kayak to paddle around the lagoon side through the mangrove keys. Birds are the main attraction, though you might see a crocodile or two along the way. The water is clear enough for you to see the fish and rays swimming along. Last but not least, head back to the mainland so you can go to the cave tubing at Caves Branch Cave, one of the several subterranean subterranean sites carved out of the limestone foothills of the Maya Mountains by the Caves Branch River. It's a geographic marvel you can enjoy from the comfort of an inner tube as you float along the river. It's a bit of a drive and then a 30-minute hike through the beautiful rainforest where you get all, you can get on the tube, but it's well worth the effort, especially once you jump into the refreshing water of the river. The float lasts about an hour and a half, and the stalactites and stalagmite formations will leave you breathless. All right, and baby boomers. Fly into Belize, spend a half-day cruise in the city of historical sites, tour by horse and buggy. Take a morning trip to the community baboon sanctuary. Tour includes visit to the museum for detailed information of the sanctuary program and more. The baboons, by the way, are actually howler monkeys. A guide will take you along the trail of the nearby forest where you'll be able to get up close and personal with the animals. Their guttural howls are unlike anything you've ever heard, and you'll be able to feed them as well. In the afternoon, head out on a domestic flight to Palencia and chill out with some fresh seafood and serve with a side of Caribbean sea view. Wake up early for your fishing expedition. Palencia is home to some of the finest fishing captains in the country. Fishing is in its blood and its location is priceless. So a Grand Slam, permit, bonefish, and taparn is definitely a possibility. Not interested in fishing? The beaches of Palencia stand out for their white sand, refreshing tropical breezes, and the calming Caribbean waters. In the afternoon, head over to the a stronghold of Garifuna culture for a great chance to experience their music, dancing, and food. All right, a short boat ride takes you out to the Laughing Bird Key, just 11 miles from the village of Palencia. Diving, snorkeling, sea kayaking, and picnicking are all on the menu. Be on the lookout for blackbirds, green herons, and brown pelicans. This is part of the Belize Barrier Reef System. So expect lots of underwater life, including sea turtles, moray eels, groupers, lobsters, snappers, and more. Afterwards, relax under the coconut palms, sipping a cool drink. Take a day trip to explore the Maya site of Lubatun and Nimlapunet near the village of the Indian Creek. The latter is known for the large number of stelae discovered there. It has a visitor center with a trove of previous artifacts, including displays and pictures depicting the customs, dress, food, dance, and language of the Maya people. The view from the center is beautiful, and the Caribbean Sea is visible on a clear day from the highest point in the site. All right, looks like we're almost done, guys. Jennifer, close it out for us. Anyone?
Thank you so much for this magnificent tour. I had no idea there were so many different things to do in Belize that would appeal to so many of my clients.
We're here to help. I'm happy to know you found more than you were looking for in our virtual visit to my beautiful country. Come visit soon.
Very good. All right, here we go, guys. Let's close it out. Let's take the exam. What is the official language of Belize?
English.
English. Which types of guest accommodations are found in Belize?
All of the above.
All of the above. Of the activities included in the high octane itinerary, which three would be especially good for someone who likes zip lining? Zip lining, guys. Remember, where was that at? Which three? Okay.
Oh my Lord.
This one, wasn't this one? That was the cave. I think.
The cave, the lighthouse.
What is it?
The lighthouse,
Temple.
Zip lining, high octane. You guys remember? I
wasn't listening. I wasn't reading.
Mayflower.
No, it's a guest time.
All right, guys, let's see. Let's look and see. I'm going to do a cheat. I'm going to do a Google. Where can you zip line in Belize?
Half Moon Cave.
I think it's the ATM caves, the lighthouse, and the Mayflower National Forest.
And the Half Moon. Yeah, I think the same. I did answer the same.
Okay, what'd you say?
Half Moon Cave. No.
This one? The Mayflower and the lighthouse?
Yeah, that's one. That two. One more.
Only Mayflower.
There's three.
There you got three.
Which three?
Lighthouse, Mayflower, and Half Moon.
Okay.
Half Moon or Octoon?
Half Moon. Oh,
Sanctuary?
I think it's the.
Are we, yeah? Okay, let's try it. All right, Sam and Lucy, age 6 and 8, can't wait to try their hands at drumming. What stop on their family fun itinerary will give them a chance to take lessons? Is that here? Family fun itinerary in Belize.
Was it Hopkins?
Let's see.
Because they have like the day where they do the
Hopkins.
drum off thingy.
All right, let's do that.
I did answer Hopkins.
All right, let's see. Laura has always wanted to go river tubing, and since it's their honeymoon, that was the last one we did, right? Her husband wants to make sure the scenery will be awesome. Where can you send them for a magical adventure floating under and around the stalagmites and stalactites?
That's what I don't know.
That's the pyramid, right?
Was it Amber's Key?
I think it's that. All right, let's try it. Caves, branches, tubing. Okay, so we'll do caves, branch, Marcia said. All right.
Oh, you're ahead.
Jim likes to fish and would rather hang out on the, and his wife would rather hang out on the beach with the promise of getting back together at night to try the local cuisine. Where can they pursue all these interests?
Is that in Belize City?
Placentia.
Or Fine Bride?
Okay, let's try it. Ah, we missed one, but we passed. Let's see what we missed. All of the above. It was, oh, we were
Not
really
the lighthouse.
Did you see that? We missed.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. So it was Caracol?
Caracol, Mayflower, and Half Moon.
Oh, okay.
All right, but at least we passed, guys. So we only missed one.
I didn't.
I accidentally missed two.
I didn't pass either.
Did you pass with the two or no?
No.
No, I didn't.
So Sam and Lucy, 6 and 8.
Let's see.
The fourth one.
So Sam and Lucy right here. Hopkins.
Okay.
That's correct.
And then Laura wanted to go tubing. Which one was that?
Caves, branch.
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay, so the high octane was what?
High octane is the Caracol,
What was the
Mayan
resort?
Temple,
The types of
the
accommodations? is what?
Mayflower, and Half Moon.
Yeah.
So remember
And-
Mayan, Mayflower, Moon. Mayan, Mayflower, Moon.
Oh.
Okay.
And the
Sam-
last one.
The last one is Valencia and Signbright. Signbite. Thank you. Is it Joya?
What's
Thank
the
you
other one?
guys again. Now,
Thank you, everybody.
congratulations. So print your certificate, post it on social media, post it on our Rising Tide. Tell everybody, hey guys, on Evolution, we're all specialists. You guys should join us next week. Friday, we're gonna try to start back with Princess. I don't know. That one's kind of crazy. Congratulations, Rosalie. All right.
I cheated though.
Let me show you where to get your certificate. You're going to go here to my dashboard. Okay. So I got to log back in, go to my dashboard.
Sorry, Ben.
And then under my dashboard, it says here, learning path completed and certificates. So you're gonna click certificates, and then it should show up right here. Here, Belize specialist. View your certificate, and there it is. So you're gonna post it. And as I said, guys, each of these, you should go back into them and pull up those documents and print them out and do like get a big binder and start putting these in, like Atlantis, Costa Rica, because they will become very handy for you to be able to research. And hey, I think Belize would be great for you. Let me look. Honeymooners, yes, you can do this, and this.
Go back to
You don't have to
dashboard.
go back and research it. So like here, facts about them, site links, and stuff, have all kinds of information. So you just print it out, put it in your binder. Here's
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm on my
Did you
dashboard.
guys done the Cunard,
Oh, my dashboard.
Cunard
what
training?
My
The Cunard training after the princess?
Uh-huh.
The Cunard training, the princess and Cunard. Have you done those training yet?
The princess, yeah, we started doing the training on princess. That one is a nightmare. Okay, as you see here, we have one.
It was really long. I've done with the princess already. I'm waiting for the Cunard.
Okay, perfect.
I wanna do it with you ladies because I get tired.
Yeah, well, with princess, just so you know, we had like 25 people on, and all 5 of us had different tests. So princess is really a pain.
Yeah.
Try it again this Friday. I was off last Friday.
I think it took me 9 hours.
Yeah. So princess is kind of hard if you want to get caught up. We have 1 and 2 here that we did. Again, Disney is in here also. Aruba, Florida Keys. I don't know if you see it. I'll post it here. See right here in my YouTube channel. Universal, you get your free tickets for Universal Studios, guys. Okay, do that training. You get a free 3-day 3-part pass. Take advantage of that.
Universal?
Universal Studios Orlando. Let me go ahead and do this. There I go. Okay. So Escaret is in here. Also, presentation. If you guys have anybody that's interested in coming into the business, guys, if they can't get them to a live webinar, I have my recording right here. You guys can share. I also have new agent orientation. If you need to kind of get a refresher, it's there. Princess Cruise, I don't know, Abe, because Diana said it was a mess. So we'll see. If not, maybe I'll go through and try to record it tomorrow.
It was really long.
Yeah, I know. Just like Disney is 6 to 8 hours. So as you see here, we have several Disneys in here.
That's why I don't want to do the Cunard by myself. It's so boring.
Yeah. So we'll put that on. But like I said, next month we're doing Palladium because you earn money or credit towards travel towards our resorts. We'll do Hawaii. We did Belize. We got that done. Ireland and Japan and maybe Korea. So we're going to check on those. I'm doing these again Wednesdays and Fridays. Make sure you guys also join my certificate program, my incentive vouchers, because you guys can really use that for your business. Okay. I'll put the link in here. If you guys aren't signed up, make sure you sign up because it's definitely a great way to market yourself. Have people like your page, have people come to your, your trainings or not your trainings, your like your page, like your postings, friend you, stuff like that. So as you see here, we've got all kinds of different vouchers and hold on, let me get back up here. I'm going to show announcements. And then I have the frequently asked questions in here for you guys too. So you guys can, read up on them. They're kind of like Groupon and Priceline combined. Okay. So here, like one lady did like a farmer's market. Okay. You get these free brochures and everything, guys. You have access to all this stuff. You can also go to the dollar store and get like decorative things for your table, luau's or fiesta stuff. But
Hey, Mike.
put a thing on there. Yeah, definitely join the group, guys. Make sure you answer the questions. But like this one, I told her, put the 4-night cruise on here, and then it's taxes and fees apply. And then what you do is you call everyone, congratulations, you won. You wanted to get a trip to Disney? Perfect. Let's see, da 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 da. Or the other one, you know, you entered to win a cruise for a 4-night cruise. Perfect. You won, Sam. But guess what? You wanted to learn more how to make money. We have a webinar starting, or I can send you a recorded version and tells you all the information. Let's get you started. So again, go through this right here in my YouTube channel. I have a recording of my training on it. But as you see here, these are different ways that agents have used it. This is the 2-night accommodations and airfare. It's in our group chat, so just ask to be added to that, Renee. So as you see here, make sure you're following my Facebook page and Instagram. Must like my photo and tag 3 friends to enter, okay? Some people say book with me, and you know, if you book with me 500 or more, I'll give you a voucher for Vegas vacation, etc. Renee, I'll go in and look and see and approve you, okay? I've been gone for the weekend. So, but again, I do trainings on it. It explains everything about these vouchers, but definitely a great way. We also doing a boot camp here in Vegas, May 15th, if you guys can join us. So again, we have people share different ways that they've used these vouchers. So watch my trainings and stuff. And again, you have access to all these. I purchased them for you guys to use. Yes, you can, Marcia. Some of them say US only. Some of them say international or whatever, or global. Okay, so you can go ahead and look at them. But yeah, like this, it's just got the flyer. But we have 2-night hotels. We have a 4-night cruise. We have air and hotel. They're, again, based on availability. Oops, we have a presentation starting. So again, watch that training, but definitely use our resources, guys. And if you're new, make sure you guys are doing the steps to success. Okay. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. My name on Facebook. Okay, perfect. I'll watch that, Renee. Right here, go into here, rising tide, and go into steps to success. Let us give you back your $49, guys. If you're still in your 30 days, go right here, rising tide, steps to success. These are the leaders that will give you back your money. So definitely do this, and you'll get a code. You do Zoom meeting. My deals is how you make daily money. Make sure you are doing this because you want to make money today. And right here is, hey, right here is the training on that right here, Evo Rewards. This is how to get free collateral. Take advantage of all our free stuff, guys. So again, I do the new agent orientation on Saturdays. If you haven't been to one, my training is right here. It explains everything. I wish you'd check it out. Again, ask me if you guys need anything. I also do Team Building 101. It's for beginners. It lets you understand how the money works, okay? It is optional. So if you want to learn about it, come to one of my trainings. I do it tomorrow night. And again, what we tell people is if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. Again, I appreciate you guys. I'm just an agent just like you guys, but I want to help everyone. I want everyone to learn. I don't want you to give up. Again, if I can make it in this business, you guys can, okay? Just stay plugged in, ask questions, listen. And again, we're all here to help you, okay? So have an amazing day, everybody. I hope to see you on Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. is my travel, our Team Building 101. Otherwise, have an amazing night. I'm going to go have my glass of wine. And relax. So thank you guys again. I appreciate all of you and congratulations on your new business. Okay. Have a great night. Bye.
Thanks, Barney. Bye.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you for all the volunteers too. It was fun. I appreciate you.
Next time I'll be doing more. We'll be
Okay,
ready.
definitely. Thank you.
All right. Bye.